Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Gary Hobbs, the podcast.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. And here's mi compadre, Gary Hobbs.
Mi compadre Jay-Z in the house. Johnny D in the house. Little D in the house.
Yes,
we are a full house.
Full house.
Oh, yeah.
Vámonos.
Little D is back from assignment. How was the USA versus Canada soccer game?
Híjole, should we announce it or no?
No. Hey, first of all, big shout out to our proud sponsors, Domingo Garcia and the Domingo Garcia Law Firm, CRI Electric in San Antonio, Texas, Air Express Air Conditioning and Heating, San Antonio, Texas, 0 fee payments. And you're probably listening in to GaryHobbs.com, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, LaMeraLeona.net radio, every Saturday at 12 noon, and iHeart Podcast. Guys, bad weather yesterday, man. Floods.
Oh,
and
yeah.
2 weeks ago, tornadoes, 3 different tornadoes
That's
coming
right.
at us.
Yeah.
Now floods and se está acabando
It
el
was
mundo. Everybody, hey.
It was a crazy
Repent,
moment. Yep.
repent, brother. Hey, I say that. I say that with.
And we're ready for a typhoon también.
Yeah, there's a typhoon maybe coming in, right? Man. Okay, bueno, bye, guys. Hey, welcome to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas. If my voice sounds different, it's because Johnny was changing the mic around, you know?
Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds
Should
good.
be
Sounds
good.
good.
Should be good.
Qué fuerte.
His mic sounds really sexy, man. I don't know. What?
Well, I don't know.
Just so our 12 listeners listening, Johnny had a tooth extraction today, and so he's got this gauze in his mouth. I heard it sounds kind of like that. But say hello, Johnny. Say hello.
Where's her?
Hey, so I had posted something on social media, and I had put comments, opinions, and new music. Please send it to Gary Hobbs, the podcast, at gmail.com. Comments, opinions, new music, ladies and gentlemen. Please send it to Gary Hobbs, the podcast, at gmail.com. But it's really interesting. I had 4 or 5 hellos and about 2 Tejano cheese stuff.
Ahora.
But first of all, Michael Lopez is a avid listener. He's a
Shout
supporter
out,
of ours.
Michael. Hey.
Big shout out, Michael Lopez. But he's putting. Speaking of listening to either the beats or the lyrics, which was last week's
That's right, yeah.
topic.
Yeah.
Doesn't the new song from Mike and the Iconics sound just like Texas Latinos Mi Princesa?
Ahora.
Now, it says sounds too close to me, so it might have copyright infringement. What's your thoughts? Michael, this has nothing to do with beats or lyrics. But I get the question.
Yeah.
So we did study it.
Yeah.
We studied it, right? Texas Latinos, Mi Princesa, a couple of years back. I don't know. And the new music from
Michael.
Mike and the Iconics, right? And it's just the intro.
It is.
And it's a different key, but it sounds very, very close.
Very similar.
So I'm not saying somebody borrowed something. You know, I'm not saying that at all. Somebody borrowed, pero Michael, it does sound very close. So you're very observant. But thank you for the comment, Michael. We appreciate you listening in. And wait till we go to video. We're gonna put you on video, Michael, because you know. But and then that was Michael Lopez, and then the big one, Dave Gonzalez. He just put Sonny Sauceda, show or circus. Wow. So I went to TikTok to look him up, right? And just so I could have something of substance, you know. And so it's a TikTok where Sonny is just twirling around the stage with the accordion from his mouth, compadre. You know, and he's going circles, and I'm seeing the TikTok as we're talking, but I wish I could kind of like, wait, let me see. Here goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, agarro vuelo, 9, 10, 11 swings around, man. Boy's got good teeth. He's an excellent accordion player, you know. Well, you're not an accordion player. But, man, so Jason Latin Legends podcast is a friend of ours, right? Jason. And he put at Ricky Munoz. And the thing is, hay gente que le saca la garra. And when they're saying things about him, Sonny will say, thank you so much for the love and support. Please like and love our content. Share it with your friends and family and follow us on all socials. Muchas gracias por todo su apoyo y cariño. Por favor, denle like y amor a nuestro contenido. Compártenlo con sus amigos y su familia y síganos en todas nuestras plataformas, dice Sonny Sauceda. So some of the comments: medium shirt, pants 48 by 26. Just play music. What's with the circus act? He did that for 30 minutes and played music for 5 minutes. LOL. You know, bro, doing too much. He's overrated. Wow. You know, got to do a little extra nowadays. And then they start saying, clown show? Question mark. No tiene nada de gracioso. And he puts the same thing. And then somebody puts, why? Uno no saben lo que tienen hasta que lo pierden. What's the purpose? What the F, right? Is that? And ¿qué significa eso? ¿Qué quiere decir eso? You know, really, dude, la música es un show, no un circo. Okay, so, and it goes on and on.
On and on, yeah.
So, here's for our 11, 12 listeners, you know, Sonny Sauceda is a Grammy winner.
Yes, sir.
He's a Tejano Music Award winner.
Mm-hmm.
He plays very well. He sings well. You know, he's kind of dipping into a little bit of that Texas Tejano country stuff.
That's right, yeah.
My question is to put it around the table. Just like Dave Gonzalez said, we're going to need Dave Gonzalez to step up and come forward when we go to video. But again, show or circus. Now, Johnny, you're the IT expert here. Excuse me. Is he doing it to get more likes, to build up a platform, more followers, love or hate? Do you think that counts anything?
Well, first of all,
No, you don't have to talk a lot. I know, Johnny.
No,
I know I was playing, pero you did get a tooth extraction.
he's part of the 90s, you know, Tejano, you know, explosion thing that happened. You know, he was with, you know, Grupo Vida, right?
With Eddie Gonzalez.
With Eddie Gonzalez.
I think
and then Art Tijerina.
And then, there you go.
I think those were his good days, man. De cuando andaba con Eddie Gonzalez.
Yeah, so
No, but
I mean,
when you're phenomenal at the accordion like that. Okay,
Yes.
so you're venturing into Tejano country and stuff. Now, granted, we had this conversation, I think, with hanging with Gary. But you know, the gyrating and the explicit dancing and the twerking, you know, and now he's twirling with the accordion,
yeah.
¿verdad? But los gestos que hace con la boca y la lengua de afuera, kind of kiss-like, and I just think I think he's such a professional musician, and he sings well that what the F, right?
I think he wants to be a showman. You know, a showman. I know. There's, you know,
different opinions of how a showman.
What a showman really is.
Different
I
kinds
mean,
of
a showman could be like
showman.
a singer that comes out with a guitar, y lo toca el piano, y lo toca la trumpet. You know, that's a showman. I think.
Man, that reminds me of me. I didn't get no showman
Pero
award or whatever.
That's what I think is a showman, right?
Diddle D.
You know.
Yeah, so, I mean, I grew up on the, I guess, I don't want to call it old school Tejano, but the original Tejano, right? And it was none of this.
That's old school.
It was none of this. It was, you know, you go see your band. I mean, they're on there on stage.
They had lights and smoke and
Yes,
musicianship.
Exactly. Yeah.
Even
So-
some dancing. You know, I remember when La Sombra came out, and they're all swaying and dancing the same,
that's right, yeah.
the same haircut. You know, what I'm saying? And, well, that looked great.
The
That looked
outfits,
tight, right?
yeah,
The
yeah.
outfits,
Chamacos.
But nothing too crazy like this, ¿verdad? And I mean, to each their own. But pues, for me, yeah.
Okay, so we're talking like a crowd like our age, you know, compadre, on the spot, compadre. Do you think today's youngsters, maybe the 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds, you think they're getting off to seeing someone like Sonny do all of that?
Yeah, probably sí, because
It's a different generation,
it's a different
right?
generation, and you know, with all those gummies and smoking their stuff, pues lo van a ver entretenido, you know, watch esto, el otro, and that's the only way I can think of.
So another question: is he picking up more audience, or he's losing audience that knew him as Sonny Sauceda, and I mean as the bands from the 90s, or when he was with Eddie, or when he was with Art, and you know,
That could be the deal. That could be.
he's trying to pick up the new audience.
He's picking
a new generation.
Yeah.
Porque I don't
Well,
know, just saying me.
No, you know, there's parts of his show that I studied late last night after I saw the email, and when you see him perform and move, there's movements and dancing, and man, there's jumping. Him and the conga player and the animador, right? I seen him on Tejano Network 360 or something. Okay, I forget his name. I'm so sorry, but for me to do what they do, I can't. There's a lot of cardio work. I would croak. I would just fall there. Y ahí quedó Gary Hobbs. What I'm saying is that it seems that they're in shape, but they're dancing. They're making, you know, choreographed moves that looks nice. But then there's things that the gyrating, the kiss tongue out, and then they're gonna criticize him because of his weight, and that they said about his pant size. And so I wonder if he thinks of toning it down and keeping. Man, the dance moves are phenomenal. Se mueve. He can move. I think that's entertaining. I really do. I just think that some of the other stuff is like, again, I'm not the only one. You know, I'm not gonna attack a fellow colleague. You know, but it's like Dave says. You know, Sonny says, show or circus. I wonder what our.
I think he needs a producer. In seriousness, in all
Are you
seriousness,
available?
in all seriousness.
Johnny's number is 830.
I'm not talking about me.
No, I know.
Just like somebody like you. Yeah,
No,
it's-
not a producer. You're talking to a choreographer. Or,
Also, yeah, also.
I just think I think Dave Gonzalez has a very good point, but I think he's just too phenomenal as a accordion player. He plays guitar, he sings, and he's trying to go into, I don't know, maybe that is he thinking that maybe the Tejano country crowd will get off to that?
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe that's his.
Because I don't think
Maybe it's
our crowd can, so that follows your music, our music,
No.
Gary Hobbs. I don't think that crowd's gonna follow
No, they're not.
No.
that style of music.
But maybe that's part of him crossing over, right?
Trying, yeah.
And but man, it's we need to ask Michael Lopez what he thinks about that question. Sonny says, show or circus? Very good question. Now, before we get off the Tejano cheese, he said a couple of weeks ago we started saying about these awards, right?
Yeah.
And Little D, our investigator here. But D reached out to people from All Star, right?
Yes, sir.
The
From All Star, and I keep forgetting the one in San Antonio, the Tejano.
Tejano Mundial.
No, that's the Tejano All Stars. They're the ones from San Antonio.
The museum.
The museum.
Both of them, right? So I reached out to both of them. I have yet to have an answer. So
So you say what are the prerequisites to being in the awards or being
Correct.
nominated
and
or
be inducted as well to the Hall of Fame,
To the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Well, some of those people that have made it into the Hall of Fame in San Antonio, I mean, they're very well-known name brands.
Yeah.
But then there's some that, I mean, again, if it's in San Antonio, it very well could be that we don't know those names, but there's hardly a few names that I haven't heard since I got into Tejanos in 1983.
Okay. Yeah. So that was some of the talk. 2 episodes ago? And that's why we reached out. But like I said, they have yet to reach out back. And we want to know, right? We want
well, yeah. And so, when we cross-reference it to like the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame, which Ruben is in bad health. So, Ruben Lopez, we need to keep him in prayers. We just found out this afternoon. But my stick against, the Tejano Roots, they induct like 30, 40 people a year. You're talking Hall of Fame qualifications.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I mean, obviously, I was inducted in 2009, so they must be doing something wrong. But what are the prerequisites?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. And again, now, so this past year, Ruben approached me that he wanted to put mi compadre Jaime Samago in the Hall of Fame. And then he asked about Homero, because the drummer Homero Castillo, because he's been here like 20 years.
Yeah.
So we submitted the names to him, and then their names didn't come out when the ballots came out. And I told him, Ruben, you asked me to send in the names to these guys, and I told them that you asked and that they were going to be inducted.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then he said, well, and then I agarré la onda, pues he wanted the whole band there to perform, and when we couldn't do it, pues he wanted everybody to be there, but then I'm thinking, pues he wanted Gary Hobbs in the band there, right? The usual suspects. So, and then he said, but next year, and I kind of flaked out on that, right?
Okay.
Well, when we talk about the legends here, Legends 26, I think they're doing a great job trying to, get the community involved, But their first awards, they did the same thing, 35, 40 people.
Yeah.
And what are the qualifications for being, well, you're talking local. We're talking the local chapter. They're not talking about, en el estado. So, so there's names there that I thought maybe,
should be on there
and shouldn't. But that was almost a year and a half ago, maybe.
Give or take.
So when is the next recognition? Because there's still names missing, but they're not going to have no 35, 40 names here, local, because they gave everybody and themselves awards the first year.
Yeah.
And by the way, compadre Juan Barrientos, we haven't gotten our...
Still waiting.
Compadre Samago and me, we starting to sound like the Tejano Roots here. No, we haven't gotten our award. And I still live on Main, compadre Juan.
You know what? We probably have to meet at Pizza Hut.
That's where he gave yours. No. Big shout out to mi compadre Juan Barrientos. Saludos. Because Juan has been a family member since way before 83 Saludos. We started. But it is a good topic, right?
Definitely. Oh, yeah.
Because what are we going to do to continue to give recognition out, not just here locally, but like in these awards in San Antonio, but they have to have a prerequisite.
They do, yeah.
And then follow it, not just because he's my compadre and ¿cómo le voy a dar a este vato y no se lo doy al otro? That sounds like nepotism now, But we need these awards to continue so Tejano music can continue to, try and grow with the younger generation, blah, blah, blah. But very interesting topics.
Definitely.
But thank you, Michael Lopez. Thank you, Dave Gonzalez. This is Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Yes, the Tejano Cheese segment. We'll be right back. Big shout out to our proud sponsor, Domingo Garcia, and the Domingo Garcia Law Firm, with offices in Dallas, Houston, Odessa, and Fort Worth, Texas. More info at domingogarcia.com.
Welcome back to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Here's Gary Hobbs.
Thank you, Little D. Johnny D. Compadre Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah.
Sir.
Welcome back to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Again, we are in Eagle Pass, Texas. Just on a side note, we like to remind Michael Lopez and Dave Gonzalez that we may have to run things through legal department here. We don't want to get sued. And compadre, the way we say it, man, big shout out. I said last week, is it Jesse Torres from Tejano All-Star? He's a Tejano music advocate, so
that's right.
More power to him and to the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame. We hope Ruben Lopez is doing better health-wise, man. Yeah. Dios lo guarde, Dios los cuide. And especially Tejano Legends, Chapter 26 here, that they continue to do a good job and represent Eagle Pass and represent Tejano. Sure. But on today's Tejano segment, we got music by a young lady. Her name is Joanna Rae. Joanna Rae's got a new song. Soy Veneno. It's featuring Regresso. Regresso. This is Joanna Rae, Soy Veneno.
Soy el fuego que quema despacio, un susurro en el viento cansado. Mis palabras son lazo cantado, te atrapo, te enredo, no hay pasa atrás. Mis ojos te llaman, mi risa te arrastra. Cuidado conmigo, soy dulce amenaza. Soy veneno en la piel, no me puedes tocar. Un secreto que duele, pero quieres probar. Si te acercas calles, no podrás escapar. Soy veneno en la piel, no me puedes amar. Joanna Rae. Como un río que nunca se calma, voy dejando un caos en tu alma. Cada paso que doy es un eco, te persigue, te envuelve, te deja sin aliento. Soy veneno en la piel, no me puedes tocar. Un secreto que duele, pero quieres probar. Si te acercas calles, no podrás escapar. Soy veneno en la piel, no me puedes amar. Un destello en la noche oscura, una llama que toda segura. Pero si te quemas es tu aventura, cuidado conmigo, soy locura pura.
We want to thank our proud sponsor, CRI Electric in San Antonio, Texas. Family and veteran-owned commercial, residential, industrial electrical services on electrical, data, voice, science, and solar. Give them a call at 210-509-8889. Big shout out Israel and Christine Garza, CRI Electric. That is Joanna Rae, Soy Veneno, featuring Regresso, written by Joanna Rae Herrera y Iván Fierro.
That's right.
Man, very upbeat. I like
Oh,
the
yeah.
horns and the choir in the back, compadre, the choir. And,
Yes, sir.
Sounds good.
and then I don't think all of our listeners, 11, 12 listeners, dice susurro. You know what susurro is?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Whispering.
Yes, a whisper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
¿Verdad? Because I've had people, what is susurro? But
thought it was
it's a nice song.
something
Oh yeah.
You thought what, producer?
No. It's that susurro. It's like,
Okay, so you thought it reminded you of who?
I think her style is kind of like the one and only Stephanie Montiel.
Like Stephanie.
Oh.
And you said what, compadre?
Inocencia.
Inocencia.
Back in the 90s.
That too.
I think you're both right, a little bit here and there. You know, I think so. But it's upbeat. It's upbeat. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Joanna Rae, she's a young gun. Joanna Rae, featuring Regresso. Regresso with double Z, guys.
Double Z, yeah.
So do I say it?
Regresso.
Regresso. There you go. Featuring Regresso. Soy Veneno. On today's Tejano, we have a second song, a superstar, Ricardo Castillón, originally from La Pryor, Texas, and living in San Antonio, Texas.
Neighbors.
The neighbors.
Down the road.
But Ricardo Castillón, of course, his band, La Diferenzia, they have a new song. He wrote it, and we hope you enjoy it. This is Ricardo Castillón with Ay Que Sueño.
Ay, mi amor, sueño tan bonito aquella noche. labios cada día al despertar. Ay, qué sueño tan bonito. Yo en mis brazos te hice mía. Y al instante y en ese momento me di cuenta de verdad y que me quería. Ay, qué sueño tan hermoso y tan profundo. No quisiera de este sueño despertar, porque tú eres todo lo que en este mundo mi corazón necesita para palpitar. Ay, qué sueño tan hermoso y tan bonito. Quiero amarte por toda una eternidad y besarte lentamente y despacito hasta llegar al fondo de tu intimidad. Ay, mi amorcito, como quisiera que esto no fuera un sueño nada más. Y desperté y un largo sueño que tú me querías y besar. Lo que daría por ser el dueño de tus labios cada día al despertar. Ay, qué sueño tan bonito. Yo en mis brazos te hice mía. Y al instante y en ese momento me di cuenta de verdad y que me quería. Ay, qué sueño tan hermoso y tan profundo. No quisiera de este sueño despertar, porque tú eres todo lo que en este mundo mi corazón necesita para palpitar. Ay, qué sueño tan hermoso y tan bonito. Quiero amarte por toda una eternidad y besarte lentamente y despacito hasta llegar al fondo de tu intimidad. Sueño tan hermoso y tan profundo. No quisiera de este sueño despertar, porque tú eres todo lo que en este mundo mi corazón necesita para palpitar. Ay, qué sueño tan hermoso y tan bonito. Quiero amarte por toda una eternidad y besarte lentamente y despacito hasta llegar al fondo de tu intimidad.
Zero fee payments, providing trusted payment solutions for businesses of all kinds with no contracts, no hidden fees, and free equipment. For more information, call or text 830-461-0905. Ricardo Castillón, La Diferencia. Ay, qué sueño. It's written by Ricardo Castillón for Pueblo Entertainment. Compadre, you had an observation, ¿verdad? It's a little bit different
Yes,
from his style, but I think Ricardo's always changing it up, and he's always but great vocals and stuff. But you're right, it's got the sax now because of Fabian, ¿verdad?
Yeah,
And they're kind of doing it
they're doing it like
acordeón and
they combine the style of music que está sonando ahorita de como de Chihuahua. They call it Chihuahuense, you know, with the sax and accordion, pero that's regional mexicano. But ahora this guy's got the accordion with the sax. Pero en conjunto style. They just added the sax to the accordion. Y it's una combination ahí, you know, it's something different.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Interesting, but it's great music. Ricardo Castillón, La Diferencia, with Ay, que sueño, something that he wrote on Pueblo Entertainment.
To me, it sounded like his back in the day. Anoche soñé contigo. You know that song? También está norteñona, ¿no?
That was more
With sax?
Banda,
With
¿no?
sax
That
también,
was
¿no?
banda.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad then.
I think it was on the.
Johnny, I think you're under meds, man.
It's the medication.
But this is Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We'll be right back. We want to send a big shout out to our proud sponsor, Air Express Air Conditioning and Heating. They're bonded and insured. They do service, sales, installs, and repairs. You can call them at 210-601-2678. That's 210-601-2678. Big shout out Javier and Sally Gomez for all your air conditioning and heating needs. Call Air Express. Hitting it, Johnny D. Little D.
Yes, sir.
Johnny D.
In the house.
Jay-Z. Yeah. The OG. Before we leave, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise number 8, January 31st through February the 7th, 2027. On board, Stephanie Montiel and all her band, Joe Posada, Texas Latino, the whole band, David Olivares, The Crazy Pimps, Tejano Loco, special appearances by DJ Tiffy Tiff, Gabriel Zavala, Lily Bella, Johnny the Producer D, and that old guy, compadre, Gary Hobbs, and the usual suspects.
Little D.
Maybe.
Maybe Little D. And of course, more information at GaryHobbsCruise.com. Now, compadre, I tell everybody, now for our 12, 13 listeners, ya va creciendo, did you see it?
A little bit.
For the first segment, I like him. But I like to tell them, who gives them more what? More bang for the buck.
Yeah.
Meaning more bang for the buck. 3 dances, compadre. 3 full dances. Then we have Gary Hobbs, the podcast meet and greet. Gonna be interesting. We have our pool party, we're 70s, 80s night, and we do costume también. Tejano Loco beach party at Mr. Sancho's. Los que, Johnny D?
Los camarones.
But this year, compadre, we have a dance floor. We have a dance floor at the Tejano Loco beach party, Mr. Sancho's, featuring DJ Tippy Tiff. You can call Happy Mireles, our travel agent, at 469-450-1168. One more time. Happy Mireles, 469-450-1168. Of course, big shout out to our proud sponsors, Domingo Garcia Law Firm, CRI Electric San Antonio, also Air Express Air Conditioning and Heating in San Antonio, and zero fee payments, and of course, Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Now, our social media sites are GaryHobbs.com, Facebook, Gary Hobbs Official, Instagram, Gary Hobbs Official, X, Gary Hobbs Official, puro official aquí, compadre, TikTok, Gary Hobbs .official.
Right.
We want to remind everybody to subscribe, like, share, Johnny D.
Share.
But
Sharing is giving.
any comments, any opinions, new music, you can send it to Gary Hobbs, the podcast at gmail.com. Before we leave, this Friday, June 19th, we are in Houston, Texas, Blue Bayou Cafe. We are celebrating DJ Tippy Tiff's birthday, compadre. Tejano Loco in the house this Friday night. Also Saturday is June 20th. A little bit of Father's Day pre-celebration at Players Sports Bar. We are in Oak Cliff this Saturday night. Friday, June 26th, San Benito, Texas. It's a private event. Now, Saturday, June 27th, we are in Elsa, Texas. Back in the RGV, Rio Grande Valley. We are at Full Court Entertainment. And it's going to be more like a ballroom, compadre. A ballroom. So I'm looking forward to that one. Elsa, Texas, Saturday, June 27th. Johnny Hernandez, Maricel Hernandez in the house. Now, Thursday, July 2nd, we are back in San Antonio, Texas. Mustang Sally's. The Rudy Lopez Entertainment, your friend of ours. And Saturday, July the 4th, for 4th of July celebration, we are in Crystal City, Texas. El Vidrio. The spinach capital of the world, I dice, compadre. And but that's for the 4th of July. Guys, any dedications, any happy birthdays, compadre?
Yeah, birthday to Johnny Arriola and Tocayo.
Ah,
Tocayo, happy birthday.
there you go.
Want to send a shout out to my brother, Javi. Happy birthday. It's June the 23rd.
Saludos.
Tuesday.
Saludos.
So saludos a mi hermano.
Hey, happy birthday, Javi.
Javi, yeah.
Pues los tienes bien esparramados, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Little D, any shout outs?
DJ Danny Red, I mean, thank you for
DJ Danny
what you do,
Red.
spinning all that Tejano on TikTok.
Son number 2,
Ah,
yeah.
bueno, pues es así. Entonces también a RQ, compadre, en Nampa, Idaho.
That's right.
The RQ Morning Show.
They're spinning the new single.
El Lobito también.
Solo sueño en ti y aprendí. It's new music, Freddie Records.
Yeah.
This is Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Eagle Pass, Texas.
On Sunday, Happy Father's Day to all families.
Oh, Happy Father's Day.
Happy
a
Father's
todos
to
también.
everybody.
You know,
Fíjate,
yes,
I was gonna leave without saying Happy Father's Day to each and every one of you. Yeah, Happy Father's Day. This is Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas. Hasta la próxima semana. Till next week. Dios los guarde, Dios los cuide. God bless y'all. Say goodbye, guys.
See ya.
See ya later.
Hobbs the podcast. Gary Hobbs the podcast. Gary Hobbs the podcast.